Hey, Brian Sensei here. Welcome to Tech Tips with Brian Sensei. In this video, I want to talk about the why, the origins behind this YouTube channel. So I work for a large urban school district here in the central San Joaquin Valley of California. And in my job, I provide a lot of tech training for our staff. And I develop videos and documentation to create resources for on-demand learning. Now, during the pandemic, shelter in place, we went to distance learning, and you could imagine I had to really crank out a lot of video tutorials to support staff, but also support families in using the technology. So in order to make these videos easily accessible to everyone, I put them on YouTube. And what I noticed over time when I was looking at the audience was that I was getting viewers from all over the world. And they were leaving comments that were appreciative about the videos I was making and how much it was helping them. And so that's when I got inspired to go ahead and create this channel so I could create more generic video tutorials for everyone to benefit from. And so on this channel, I'm going to be creating and talking about tips and tricks for using computers, especially the Windows operating system and the Office 365 tools. Now, you might also be wondering, where does the name Brian Sensei come from? That comes from my time living in Japan. I lived in Japan for a total of 5 years. During that time, I taught English at a school there, and my family name is Dvorak, which in Japan is pronounced Doboruzaku. And when you refer to a teacher in Japan, you address them as their family name and then Sensei. So I was known as Doboruzaku Sensei. Well, one of my colleagues one day said, "Hey, your name's really long and hard to pronounce. Can I just call you Brian Sensei?" And I said, "Sure, why not? Sounds great." So that name stuck, and I became known as Brian Sensei during my time living in Japan. And so I've adopted that name here for this channel, and that's where that comes from. So if you are interested in learning tips and tricks around using computers, especially the Windows operating system and Office 365 tools, then this is the channel for you. Feel free to subscribe. That way you can be notified when I post new videos. And please share the channel with friends and family that you think will also be able to benefit from this YouTube channel. It costs you nothing, and it will help me keep the channel going. So with that, I hope you enjoy the videos on this channel, and I'll see you on the next one.